So I've been wanting to make this revisit video of a previous review I made about the Moza Mini Me, about this little gimbal here. I want to touch base more on what this thing is capable of doing, since we should already be aware that no, the application, the companion app for this thing is garbage. I'm pretty sure if you watch other reviewers, they're gonna say very similar things. Literally, I spent about a month on using this thing on as much as I can in all my previous videos. Just by using the default camera app alone, this thing is actually really fantastic. And so in this video, I feel it's really appropriate for me to go back and touch base on this thing and show you guys some tricks and nifty features that this thing can do in this video. First things first, of course, like any gimbal, the most important thing that anybody could do is balance. Balance is the key. It not only allows the motor to be more efficient, it also will allow your shots to look a lot more smoother. But one thing you gotta understand, out of all the gimbals I own, well, I only own the DJI Osmo, but from what I've seen, this one actually has a bunch of little shortcuts on the controller layout. If it could focus on the controller layout. Because normal gimbals like my DJI, whenever you have it lock onto a certain position, both the Y and the pitch stays locked on. This gimbal, on the other hand, actually gives you the freedom to pretty much have full control of this. Right now, if you look on the right, the blue LEDs, that indicate that both the Y and the pitch are both on follow mode. But if we double tap our circle control on the left side, this puts our pitch to the lock on whatever position it's facing. And if we double press it again, it's back to follow. Then if we double press it and triple press it, we now have both axes locked onto whatever position, and we can do this vice versa, allowing you to be more creative on getting certain effects while giving you the full capability of smoothness. Then this gimbal actually gives you the freedom, well, they call it inception mode, which allows you to make these epic looking shots, basically like just make your audience be tripped out. Now I know why it gets the name Inception mode, which honestly, this isn't something new. I've seen other like high-end, expensive gimbals doing this that are able to hold DSLRs. But I haven't yet seen this done on a low-budget gimbal like this. And the control of doing this doesn't require software. Simply triple tap the circle wheel on top like this, and you'll notice the phone will be forward-facing like so. And at this point, you just simply use the joystick to rotate it either left or right, and it gives you these cool shots. And another thing that definitely needs to be talked about is the front-facing camera. No, I'm not talking about the front-facing camera on your cell phone to like switch from the front and back by the press of a button. No, this one will actually take the back camera on your phone, which most likely is always going to be a higher resolution and better quality than the front-facing camera, which makes vlogging on the go really convenient, since you're actually shooting at a really good quality resolution. And this can be done just by simply tapping this button. It's really convenient knowing that this gimbal is capable of doing all this, which is why, in my opinion, I'm actually starting to really like this. I'm actually finding myself using this gimbal a lot more than I am with my DJI, which I have over here. But yeah, this 360 rotation is definitely awesome. And also I noticed these motors are a lot more stronger than the DJI one is. No, this isn't another comparison video. I did made another video. If those who missed it, you can hit the little iCard right there in the little corner, but I go more in depth comparing those two gimbals. But the purpose of this video, I just want to say this gimbal works flawlessly if you just plan on using the default camera app on your smartphone, which I personally prefer doing. Although you do lose some of those features like the tracking capability, but trust me, it's not that great. And when shooting motion hyperlapse using the app, it doesn't really come out good sometimes, or it doesn't work at all. I much rather prefer shooting time-lapse using the default camera app, just making sure the camera stays placed, because when shooting like a simple 5-minute video like this, you'll be given a lot more control on your clip when it comes to making time-lapse to either slow down time. As long as you're shooting at a high FPS rating, you should be able to achieve really cool, smooth transactions during the post-production. The only time you really want to use the app if you're planning on doing the zoom in and zoom out effect. Forget the name. I'm not a photographer. This isn't my profession, but I do use these skills to improve or just make any shot look cinematic. But an issue that I have is this rotating wheel right here. It has like little small lock positions That makes the zoom in and zoom out effect look really sloppy. But in post-production, you can actually help smooth this out, giving you that cool effect if this is your only gimbal. I still prefer using the DJI if I ever need to use that. But Inception mode is definitely a thing that I personally wasn't thinking I was ever going to use, but I'm planning on using this thing a lot more in my future videos. This gimbal can also wirelessly charge your phone, and while recording 4K, this thing is able to maintain my battery life pretty good. I went from 80 to 60%. I'm recording for about 20 minutes. Normally on standard gimbals, by this point, I'm already down to 20%. So that's really cool. That's a nifty feature, and it's really easy to activate. So if you like this video, like what I'm doing, want to help support the channel, don't forget to smash that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel if you're not. And I'll make sure to include links to where you get this product in the video description down below. And if you feel like picking one up, make sure you use that link, because it gives a little kickback to this channel and allows me to continue producing these videos for you guys. I'm just giving you my dead honest opinion about what I think about these products. So if you can, please make sure to use my link. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's a win-win situation for both parties. But until next time, hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace.